What up, YouTube? Big Reed here for No Days Off Kennels. All right, man. I've been seeing a lot of people out there asking how to put weight on their dogs. How to make my dog gain weight. Blase, blase. But you made it to the right spot. All right, let's go and get into this. All right, here we have ground beef, rice, and olive oil. All right, this is just the beginning of the meal. This is the prep. All right, as far as my ground beef goes, with my dogs, I have 20 dogs. So a lot of my dogs don't like the taste of raw ground beef. So I partially cook the meat and it seems to satisfy everybody. The percentage on this meat is 73-27. This is 9.37 pounds. I have olive oil here. This is just to coat the bottom of the pan so the meat doesn't stick when I first put it in. Stove already on. And guys, there's really no secret formula or recipe that you can use that, I see a lot of people wanting a dog that is genetically designed to be 50 pounds. They want it to weigh 100 pounds. Not gonna happen. If your dog, we're gonna clear this up first. If your dog is not genetically engineered to weigh 100 plus pounds, he's not gonna get there. You cannot make a Chihuahua weigh 100 pounds. I don't care what you feed him. But there's just like with humans and dogs, there's a such thing as a fat dog. And a nice healthy dog. You have quality weight, and that's what we strive to do over here at No Days Off. No fat dogs. And like I said, we're only gonna partially cook this meat. I'm not gonna fully cook it. It's gonna be partially cooked because, like I stated earlier, I have some dogs that don't like the taste of raw ground beef. Like I said, I know this might seem like a lot, but it's not. And this is their evening meal. My puppies, I free feed my big dogs, but the adult dogs, they usually, I'm going to say 4 days out of the week, they only eat once a day. And if I do decide to give them a second meal throughout the day, it would just be raw chicken in the form of leg quarters. All right, we're gonna let this cook, and we're gonna add the rice. I will show you guys the finished product once we're done, and when we're ready to prepare the rest of the meal for the dogs. All right, see y'all in the next shot. All right, guys, we in the prep area. Just left the kitchen. All right, we got everything ready, and as I stated in the kitchen, was I was gonna show y'all the product when we once it got done, and here's this finished product of the partially cooked ground beef and rice. This is what this look. This is the end product. That's it. That's it. That's the end product. All right. So here we have everything laid out, everything prepped out. So basically, this meal consists of multiple ingredients. We have the bowls laid out. All right. You have the ground beef and rice. You have your eggs. We do use 100% pure pumpkin, not pie filling, 100% pure pumpkin. All right. The thing with pumpkin, guys, is we use 1 tablespoon per bowl. Be very careful giving your dog this, and you will have a shit show. This is a very good digestive supplement. I mean, and especially if you're transitioning your dogs over to a new brand of dog food, this is something that, I mean, you want to put a little bit in. It help them out with the transition, especially dogs that have sensitive stomachs. All right, 1 egg per bowl, no shell. My choice. I just prefer not to use. I mean, I know the shell is good for the calf and all that, but anyway. All right, for the dog food that we use DYNE products. All right, this is a blend. Our own blend. This is some I use for my dogs. We have the Diamond Skin and Coat, which is self-explanatory. It's for their skin and coat. It's an all life stage formula, so that means you can give it to adult dogs and puppies. Salmon and potato formula, right? I think that's the only flavor that comes in. All right, here we also have the all life stage chicken and rice formula that we use, and here I use it's the Diamond's Extreme Athlete. This is pretty much like a performance dog food. I mean, it's 32% protein, 25% fat. I mean, that's the ratio, that's pretty good. All right. And to clear this up, this diet is not for people who keep their dogs in the house. This diet is for people who work their house. I mean, I work my dogs pretty hard at least 5 days out of the week. Man, I try to get at least 4 or 5 days out of the week. I mean, and they're out a good amount of the day. I'm talking about anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. They're out. Plus, I mean, with the exercise regimen that we use, but we'll get into that in future videos. All right, now as far as the supplements that I use, I have it's two different types of probiotics for a reason, right? The top one is pre and probiotics. I mean, if you don't know about the probiotics, probiotics introduces new gut bacteria, where it introduces new bacteria into the gut for the dogs. The prebiotic introduces, it nourishes the bacteria that's already present in the gut. And I do a rotation with these. I mean, this is a little bit expensive. I think this is like 15, 16 bucks at Tractor Supply. This is like 50 bucks. So I kind of alternate with this. I think I use this probably twice a week, maybe 3 times. And this is just probiotics, right? This is pretty much, this is more concentrated than this. I mean, but it has the prebiotics in, which is why it's a little bit more expensive than this. All right, here we have MSM. All right, Bully fam, this is a joint supplement. No, my dog do not have a joint problem. This is something, time you have animal, this is just like taking multivitamin. It's a preventative measure. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you work your hounds like I do. I mean, it really helps them. I mean, as far as the movement goes and as far as joint support, it helps. This is a very good supplement. All right, oatmeal. Also, they get 2 tablespoons per bowl of oatmeal. This is another thing that will give your dog good energy, good long-lasting energy. All right, now this is Co-Mega Supreme. All right, I used to use wheat germ oil until I found out about this. This is a product that I will continue to use as long as I have dogs. This works. This is something I stand behind 100%. It has your omegas in it, you know what I mean, which is very excellent for your dogs. All right, and it also has vitamins A, D3, and E, which is very good for your dog's skin and coat. It's the same thing that's in wheat germ oil, but this stuff, man, it's gold. If you got a dog that has like a dry coat, this will put a sheen on your dog, guaranteed. It's multi-species formula, so you can give it to your dog. You can get it at Tractor Supply. I think it's what, 1 gallon. I think it's like when they run it on sale, it's like $18.99. I think it's like usually $20 for a gallon. So, all right, we're gonna I'm gonna fix one bowl, show y'all how I fix the bowl, and then we're gonna come back. All right, y'all stay tuned to the end of the video. We have a secret formula. Like I said, this is showing you how to put weight on your dog. I got some for you. All right, we start out with, this is a Campbell soup cup. I think I don't know if it's 1 cup or 2 cups or whatever, but anyways, we use this. 2 scoops per bowl. The beef and rice, we use a 1 cup measuring cup. As you can see, if you can see there, it says 1 cup. One heaping scoop of that. Like I said, 1 head per bowl. One tablespoon of pumpkin. The directions to using this is on the back. And use a small end. It's 2 scoopers. You got a big end and a small end. I understand this is formulated for horses, but you can use it for your dogs. Like I said, the directions are on the back. Two tablespoons of oatmeal per bowl. The directions for this is also located on the back. Guys, when you're using supplements, make sure you read the directions on the back. Just don't go guesstimating and giving stuff to your dog. You can really hurt them, possibly kill them. All right, I'm so used to doing it, so really just 1 tablespoon, which is about that much. And that's it, besides the secret ingredient I'll show y'all at the end. All right, we got all the big dog bowls prepared. Now we're gonna do the puppies. We have, like I said earlier, got 20 now, we have 10 puppies. I mean, we decided to keep a whole litter, so that information will come in another video on why I chose to keep the whole litter. But all right, this is what was left over out of that pot. mean, I done put the pumpkin in there already. I put, what, three tablespoons? So, as y'all can imagine, feeding 10 puppies is a lot of dog food. This is every day, y'all. So, like I said, if you gonna have a lot of, you gonna breed dogs, man. If you gonna have, I mean, a lot of dogs, it's a lot of dog food, because this was practically full when we started, and as you can see now, it's practically empty. And this is every day. All right. So. They're 3 months old. I mean, I just started them on this regimen. I mean, I kind of wait till they pretty much get all the I really don't start my puppies on any kind of regimen until they're over 3 months, or at least until they got all the vaccinations. Then I kind of start them on the same regimen I have the adult dogs on. So, like I said before, make sure you read the directions on anything you give your dogs. If you're unsure about it, ask for advice. I know this might seem like a lot, but they are XLs. That's the class. And like I stated earlier, you guys, man, this diet is not for dogs who don't get proper exercise. This will make your dog will be obese. This is a lot of calories. All right. And now for the secret ingredient, guys. For all you DYNE users out there, I have nothing against DYNE. I used to use DYNE. I would state this in every video. You feed your dog whatever the hell you want to feed your dog. I mean, I'm just, for the people that's looking for options. Honey, right? This honey, a tablespoon of honey is somewhere around 60 to 65 calories per tablespoon. This is, the calories, I mean, this is a very high calorie food. Okay, it's very dense. All right, gaining weight, man, it's just like a bodybuilder, right? It's calories in versus calories out. You have to understand that a dog metabolism is 7 to 10 times faster than ours. So, y'all see these body, if you know anything about bodybuilding, they eat small meals throughout the day. They eat a lot throughout the day. And that's because your stomach can only hold so much at a time. Different with a dog is their metabolism is like I said, 7 to 10 times faster, which means that you can give them, they can take in a lot more in one setting. So you try to get as much as you can in with your dog, but a lot of people don't know, if you want to promote, if you want to get your dog to eat more, I mean, exercise your dog. That's just, that's how it works. Your dog, you got a problem, get your dog to eat, take him out, play with him, boom, 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 boom. Because usually when I'm out with when I have the dogs out and I'm out with the puppies, I take their bowl and I put it outside. And as they're playing and running around playing, they go back and forth to the bowl. They'll eat and they'll go back to playing, eat, go back to playing. All right, with this, it's not measured I just have a routine on how I do it. And this is a way better option than DYNE, man. It's honey. It's just pure honey. It's 100% natural. I mean, it has, trace vitamins and minerals and all the other stuff in it. It is a very good option if you're looking to put weight on your dog. Now, but this is pure sugar. As you guys know, it's honey. It is a form, it is like fructose and sucrose, both. Your dog is gonna be amped. So like I said, this diet is not for people who don't work the dogs. And even though I work my dogs, I still do monitor their weight. I'm saying, for you guys that are gonna try this, man, the word of advice is, if you're gonna switch your dog over to this stuff, as y'all can see, it's a lot of stuff, right? Do it slowly. Don't just, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just implement all of it. No, implement an ingredient at a time. I mean, implement one, wait a couple days, add the other one, so on and so on. I mean, because it's most dogs have highly sensitive stomachs. Even with the pumpkin, introducing just the smallest thing could throw off, their whole digestive tract. You start getting loose stools and all that. But that's it as far as the way I feed my dogs. I'm gonna hand mix everything up. I'll show you guys. And that's it. That's the finished product. But I said, man, if you guys got any questions, man, or y'all want to know anything about why I use any of these products, man, ask down in the comment section. You can follow us on Instagram at No Days Off. Hit the DM. Still working on the Facebook page, but like I said, any questions, anything you want to know, man, just hit me up. Until the next video, peace.